What if Earth had two moons? The truth that could change our world forever. The moon, Earth's silent guardian. Every night, billions of people glance at the moon without realizing how important it truly is. It isn't just a giant rock floating in space. For more than 4 billion years, it has quietly controlled the tides, stabilized Earth's axis, and helped create the stable climate that made life possible. Without it, Earth would be a far more chaotic world. But what if there wasn't just one guardian? What if there were two? A night sky unlike anything we've ever seen. The very first change would be impossible to ignore. The sky itself would look completely different. Perhaps one moon would appear larger than the other. Maybe one would glow with a slightly different color. Sometimes they would rise together, like two enormous eyes watching over the planet. Other nights, one moon might disappear behind Earth, while the other continued illuminating the darkness. And when both reached their full phase at the same time, the night could become so bright that you might read a book outdoors without a flashlight. Sounds incredible, doesn't it? But beauty often comes with a price. The brighter the sky becomes, the harder it is to see the countless stars beyond. Humanity could lose one of the most spectacular views of the universe. The first disaster, the oceans would never be the same. At first glance, it seems simple. Another moon means a little more light, right? Not even close. The moon's gravity constantly pulls Earth's oceans, creating the tides we experience every day. Now imagine adding another powerful gravitational force. The oceans would become a battlefield between two celestial giants. Whenever both moons aligned, their combined gravity could produce enormous tides unlike anything in recorded history. Coastal cities could experience frequent flooding. Entire beaches might disappear beneath the sea for hours, then only days later. If the moons pulled in different directions, tidal forces could weaken dramatically. Imagine living beside an ocean whose shoreline constantly changes simply because two moons are dancing through the sky. Could Earth's climate change? The answer might be more frightening than you think. Our moon helps stabilize Earth's axial tilt. That tilt is the reason we have seasons. If two moons orbited in perfect harmony, Earth might remain relatively stable. But if their gravitational forces differed even slightly, Earth's axis could begin to wobble. And that's where the real problems begin. Longer summers, harsher winters, extreme heat waves in some regions, powerful snowstorms in others. Green landscapes could slowly turn into deserts. Frozen lands might become fertile. All because our planet started tilting just a little differently in space. Night would never feel the same again. Thousands of species rely on moonlight. Sea turtles use it to find the ocean after hatching. Migrating birds navigate by it. Even insects, fish, and plants have evolved around the moon's monthly cycle. Now imagine introducing a second moon. Nature's ancient rhythm would suddenly become unpredictable. Birds might migrate too early. Sea turtles could lose their way. Some species might adapt. Others could disappear forever. A tiny change in the sky could trigger enormous changes on Earth. Eclipses would become spectacular cosmic shows. Today, people travel across the world just to witness a total solar eclipse. But with two moons, the sky would become a theater of astonishing celestial events. One moon could eclipse the sun, while the second remained fully visible nearby. Both moons might pass through Earth's shadow at the same time, creating a breathtaking double lunar eclipse. Sometimes, one moon could even pass directly in front of the other. Events no human has ever witnessed. Astronomy would become even more exciting and infinitely more complex. How would humans adapt? Life would inevitably change. New calendars might be created around the cycles of two moons instead of one. Scientists would need entirely new calculations to keep satellites safely in orbit. Space missions would become more challenging because of constantly shifting gravitational forces. Even our myths, religions, poetry, and cultures might have evolved differently. Perhaps ancient civilizations would have worshipped two celestial guardians instead of one. Perhaps poets would have written about the twin moons instead of the lonely moon, the most terrifying possibility. There is one scenario scientists would hope never happens. If the moon's orbits weren't perfectly stable, their gravity would slowly alter each other's paths over millions of years. Eventually, they could drift closer together, then they collide. An unimaginable explosion hurls billions of tons of rock into space. Earth could be bombarded by massive meteor showers. A magnificent ring system, similar to Saturn's, might form around our planet. It would be one of the most beautiful sights imaginable. But life on Earth could pay an unimaginable price. One final surprise. You might think two moons belong only in science fiction. But the universe tells a different story. Many planets already have dozens of moons. Some are even larger than the planet Mercury. It isn't difficult to imagine distant worlds where two giant moons dominate the night sky. Perhaps somewhere in the vastness of the cosmos, an intelligent civilization is standing beneath two glowing moons right now, wondering what life must be like on a strange little planet that has only one. Conclusion: the moon isn't simply decoration in our night sky. It is one of the invisible architects of life on Earth. Add just one more moon, and everything changes. The oceans, the climate, wildlife, human civilization, even history itself. So, if you walked outside tomorrow night and discovered two moons shining above you, would you see the most beautiful sight you've ever witnessed? Or the first warning that our world had changed forever? If you enjoyed this journey through one of science's greatest what-if scenarios, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let us know in the comments. What if question should we explore next?